Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and safety, and with blessings to the Yakin that's pushing this truth out the four corners of the earth in all truth, sincerity, and in diligence. All right, what I want to get into is linking the word red. I don't know if I'm going to title it like this, but, just basically linking the word red to Esau. Okay. So I'm gonna kind of like be all over the place, but Lord willing, this makes sense, and we'll just get into it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type in the word red in the scriptures. First thing that comes up is what Esau, Edom, right? It says, and let me just go to it. This is this is Genesis 25 and 23. It says, and Yahweh said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manners of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Okay, so it says, and when her days will be to live or to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red, right? Red, there's the word red, all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau, right? Called him Esau, you see? And after that, came his brother out, and his hand took hold the heel of Esau, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 60 years old when she buried him. And uh, Jacob, taking the heel of Esau is symbolic of what's happening right now. Is that uh, through the preaching of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, testimony of the Lord, we're pulling Esau Edom out of rulership by the heel. All right, just spiritually speaking, okay, because the scripture says the Lord shall consume him with the spirit of his mouth, right, and he shall destroy him with the brightness of his coming. So that's symbolic of what's going on right now. All right, he says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. And Isaac loved Esau, but because he did eat his vengeance, but Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob sod pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. So let me just get that real quick in NLT. It says, and one day when Jacob was cooking some stew, Esau arrived home from the wilderness, exhausted and hungry. So it wasn't even finished. What you gonna find out? It says, and Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, that with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. So he wanted, the red pottage, the uncooked man, uncooked meat man. It says, for I am faint. Therefore was his name Edom. You see? So his name was changed to Edom, father of, the Edomites. Okay. So there's two, examples right there with that word attached to, Esau, Edom. All right. And so when you check out, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's just type this in. All right, look, and I also have this queued up right here, because when we read Genesis, all right, yeah, Genesis 25 and 25, it says, and the first came out red, all right, describing the boys when they came out. The first came out red, all over hairy like a garment, and they called his name Esau. Doesn't mean he was hairy, it just means he was red, all over like a hairy garment. All right, check it out. Edom, red Edomites, the devil himself. So this is their red. This is how he came out looking red. All right, all over. Okay, so red. So that red is attached to Esau right here in Genesis. Okay, same red pottage, right? So, so like, see something, let's see something real quick. Hmm. Hmm. Same red pottage. Uh, well, I'll just keep reading on that. Then it says, and Esau said, "Behold, I am at the point to die." What? So like, verse 31, it says, and Jacob said, "Sell me this day thy birthright." And Esau said, "Behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me?" All right. So, it's basically saying, like, listen, man, sell me your birthright. You want to eat this uncooked shit? Sell me your birthright. Since you're so hungry, and Jacob said, "Swear to me this day." And he swore unto him, and he sold him his birthright. So ain't nobody tricked anybody about anything. Esau consciously made that decision. Okay. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he ate and drink and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. All right, but the point is that the red, the word and color red is linked to Esau Edom right here in Genesis, man. You know, through the way he looks and through what he chose, which defines a lot of Edomites today. They eat blood in their meat. Okay, so let's go to we're gonna go to Revelations 12 first. All right, this is Revelations 12 and 3. It says, "And there appeared another wonder in heaven." Right, John. Right, John was having these visions, and behold, a great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his head. All right, so it says, "Behold, a great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns." So there goes that word red again. So let's identify, this red dragon, and see, where we can find that at. Go to Daniel's, and let's not forget either. It says that great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns. Let's keep that in mind. Okay, so let's go to Daniel's the 7th chapter. This is Daniel's 7 and um I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna get to the point. Verse 3, it says, "And 4 great beasts came up from the sea, diverse from one another." So let's see. Let's get clarification on what these 4 great beasts are. So this is Daniel 7 and uh, 17. It says, "These great beasts which are 4 kings which shall arise out of the earth." So these are 4 empires, right? 4 great empires that shall arise up out of the earth. And we know, for the sake of time, which we getting to the point of, linking red, right, to, Esau Edom. So what we'll do is it says it's like the 4 great beasts came up from the sea, diverse from one another. So we know that the first was like a lion that's going into the Babylonian Empire, right? And had eagle's wings because it says, "And beheld till the wings thereof were plucked," right? Because the Babylonians took down the Assyrians. Okay, but look, what I want to get at. Another beast, the second, was like unto a bear, all right, the Medo-Persian Empire. Okay, and it says, "And beheld, and lo, another like a leopard." That goes into what the Greeks, okay? This going back to what the vision, the dream, that King Nebuchadnezzar had, okay? So, Nebuchadnezzar, him knowing that he's what the head of gold, right? To what these kingdoms, these future kingdoms that was going to rule on the planet Earth that you can look up in secular history, okay? So the Babylonians ruled, and then you had the Medo Persians that ruled, and then you had the Greeks that ruled. Okay, you see. So here we are, Babylonians, Persians, and the Greeks. Right, and it says, after this, I saw a night vision. Behold, a fourth beast. Right. So there's a fourth beast. Okay, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly. It had great iron teeth, and it devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. See, they go that 10 horns. So that's the point I wanted to get to. It says the fourth beast, right, which makes a fourth kingdom, right? And who ruled after the Greeks? The Romans. Okay? It says it was dreadful and terrible, strong exceedingly, and had great iron teeth. And you know when you check out a beast, its power is in its teeth. You see, so what the power that the Romans held was that it had such a vast military, right? It devoured and break in pieces and stamped the residue with the feet of it, right? And that residue going into what Benjamin and Levi, okay? Because what we're gonna get to it was and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it. So this it had 10 horns. So this is a fourth kingdom, right? Which we know it to be Rome, and it had 10 horns, and it was diverse from all the other beasts because of its governance system. You see, like and one thing about it is that they had the Rome, they had the plebeians and the patricians. Okay, so when you check out First Maccabees, and it's just proving that that fourth beast is Rome. First Maccabees 8. First Maccabees 8, and I'm gonna start at 1. It says, now Judas had heard of the Romans, right? So who we talking about? We're talking about the Romans, that they were mighty and valiant men, and should as would loving like it, and such as would loving accept all that joined themselves unto them, and make a league of enmity with all that came unto them. So we're talking about the Romans. That's what I wanted to get at. So now it says, speaking about the Romans, it says, moreover, how they, the Romans, had made for themselves a Senate house. All right, and that's what made Rome diverse from all the other kingdoms, because before Rome you had monolithic king. Okay, that he was the king and that was it. All right, but they what Rome did? Rome made a Senate house wherein 320 men sat in the council all day, consulting always for the people to the end they might be well ordered, and that they might commit their government to one man every year who ruled over all their country, and that all were obedient to that one, and that there was none envy nor emulation among them. So this is what made that beast diverse. Okay, kind of like how America is today, you know, because going back to Daniels, well, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. But right now we linking that red, right? So look, bam, strong exceedingly, Rome, right? Breaking pieces, the military. Okay, it says, and it had 10 horns. Now let's go back to Revelation. Let's pull up another Revelations. Come on, man. Revelations 12. It says, now let's go. It says, and there appeared another one in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon. So this great red dragon, having 7 heads and had 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his head, is the ancient Roman Empire. Okay, so this great red dragon. So we've linked right here. We've linked an empire to this word red. Okay, because the great red dragon is the same dragon. All right, same beast that's in Daniel's seventh chapter that have what 10 horns. Verse 4. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven. See, it says in his tail, right? Same dragon. His tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven. So, what are these stars of heaven that's going into? When you read up in the chapter, it says, and there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet. So a woman, that woman is likened to what? The nation of Israel. And when you read Jeremiah the sixth chapter, the second verse, the Lord said, I have likened you to a comely, delicate woman. So that woman right there is Israel, the nation of Israel, clothed with the sun and moon under her feet. Because what? The wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. Okay? Right? Because it says wisdom maketh the man's face to shine. It says, and upon her head was crowned 12 stars. Right? So those stars would be who? The nation of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. Um, well, let's go get it from here. Genesis 35. So this is Genesis 35 and 37. 37. This is Genesis 37 and 5. It says, and Joseph dreamed a dream. When Jacob had 12 sons. See? And Joseph dreamed a dream, and he told his brethren, and they hated him yet more. And he said unto them, hear, I pray you, this dream which I've dreamed, for behold, we were binding sheaves in the field, and lo, my sheep aroused, and also stood upright. And behold, your sheaves stood round about and made obeisance to my sheep. And his brothers said unto him, shall thou indeed reign over us? Shall thou indeed have dominion over us? And they hated him yet more for his dream and for his words. And he dreamed yet another dream and told his brethren and said, behold, I have dreamed a dream more. And behold, the sun and the moon and the 11 stars made obeisance to me. I'm saying that right. He says 11 stars. The 11 stars, Joseph, he'd make the 12. Okay. So, let's go into what? Those stars back in Revelations 12 chapter, right? So it says 12 stars, right? And she being with child cried, travailing in birth, pain to be delivered. It says, and she being with child, travailing in birth, because what the Romans was putting hell, on Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Okay, says that she being with child, that child being who? Yahweh. We're gonna see. 'Cause what we're doing is linking the word red to a nation of people. We've already linked an empire to, you know, that red dragon, which is red, like red dragon, which is related to the Roman Empire. Okay? They had 10 horns. It says, and there appeared another wonder in heaven, right? Behold, the great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his head. And the tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven. All right, the tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them in the earth. Because what the Roman Empire, like I said, was putting hell, on the nation of Israel. And one thing I will say this: one thing that all these beasts that rose up out of the planet Earth had in common is that they all oppressed the nation of Israel. Okay. It says, and cast them into the earth. So what, man? They persecuted, the nation of Israel. Well, they persecuted Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Put all types of hell on them. For some, I'm not saying it's just Luke 21, and it says, and when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. All right, so let's go into how they cast him into the earth, man. The Romans did this. All right, that red dragon. Okay, that red dragon. Okay, and did cast him into the earth, and the dragon stood before the woman, right, which was ready to be delivered for to devour her child soon as it was born. Okay, so the dragon stood before the woman. So this is what we're gonna link this red dragon to a nation of people. Yeah, we linked it to an empire, right? And we're gonna link it to what nation of people ruled this empire. Okay, so let's get to it. It says, and this tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven and did come to the earth. The dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. And she brought forth a man child who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, and her child was caught up unto the Most High into his throne. So this dragon stood before the woman was the nation of Israel ready to devour her child, and that child is known to who was going to rule all nations with the rod of iron, and the same child was called up to the Most High. So, who is this child, whom the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, which name is Yahweh? So he was to rule all nations with the rod of iron. So when you go check out Psalms, Psalms, Psalms 2 and let's see, this Psalms 2 and 6, it says, "Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree of Yahweh." So, like, I will declare the decree Yahweh has sent unto me. Thou art my son, this day I begotten thee. See, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. You see, in the uttermost parts of the earth of thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. You see? So the heathens, right, is going to be dealt with by Yahweh. Okay? You see? With the rod of iron. So this child that was, let's see, look, that was going to be devoured by this dragon, right? This red dragon, you know, we got to figure out where that happened before, because it said it was going to what? If I would kill the child as soon as it was born. And this child is Yahweh Shai, okay? Because he was caught up unto who? The Most High. So when you go check that out, to further prove that point, let's Acts, prove that that's Yahweh Shai. That's Acts 1 and 9. It says, and when he had spoken these things while they beheld, he was taken up, and the cloud received him out of their sight. All right, so talking about Yahweh Shai. So Yahweh Shai was taken up by a cloud. Okay, it says, and while they looked steadfastly towards heaven as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel, which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahweh was taken up from you into heaven, so shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven, which is he now sits on the right hand of the heavenly Father. Okay, so the Lord Yahweh all right, is going to do what, man? Rule with the rod of iron. So when we go back, it says this child, which is Yahweh right? So let's see who was trying to kill Yahweh as soon as he was born. So we're about to link a nationality, because it said, Revelation 12 right here. It says, and the dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. And we know that child is Yahweh. So We're about to see who was trying to devour that child as soon as it was born. That way we can link, this dragon, you know, to a nation of people, which we've already linked this dragon to an empire, right? So, Salaki. So yeah, Matthew. Okay, this is Matthew chapter 2, um, just start at 1. It says, "Now when Yahushua was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east of Jerusalem, saying, where is he that is king of the Jews? We have seen the star in the east, and are come up to worship him." And when Herod the king, well, there's Herod Antipas, the king had heard these things, he was troubled, in all Jerusalem with him. All right, so right here, Herod the king, he was trying to act like he was, the king of the Jews, man. All right, he says, and when he had gathered all the chief priests and scribes of the people together, he demanded of them where Hamashiach should be born. And they said unto him, in Bethlehem of Judah. But thus this is written by the prophet, and thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, art not the least among the princes of Judah. For out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel. Talking about Yahweh. Then Herod, when he had privily called the wise men, inquired of them diligently what time shall the star appear. And he sent them to Bethlehem and said, "Go and search diligently for the young child, and whenever ye have found him, bring me word again that I may come and worship him also." So King Herod, right? King Herod wanted to know, hey, but I mean, you troubled by, Yahushua being born, right? So you troubled by Yahushua being born, who the child that was going to do what? Rule the nations with the rod of iron. It says, and when they had heard the king, they departed, and lo, the star which thou was in the east went before them till it came and stood over where the young child was. When they saw the star, they rejoiced exceeding great joy. And when they were coming to the house, they saw the young child with Mary and his mother, and fell down and worshiped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh. Being warned of the Most High in the dream that they should not return to Herod, they depart into their own country another way. And when they would depart, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared unto Joseph in the dream, saying, "Arise and take the young child with his mother and flee into Egypt, and be thou there until I bring thee word. For Herod will seek the young child to destroy him." So King Herod wanted to destroy Yahushua as soon as he was born. You see? I mean, I hope this is making sense. It says, when he arose, he took the young child and his mother by night and departed into Egypt. And there was until the death of Herod that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the Lord the prophet. But the Lord the prophet saying, "Out of Egypt shall have I called my son." Okay, so Herod wanted to destroy, you know, Yahushua. So whenever you go back to Revelation 12, it says, "And the dragon stood before the woman." What dragon? The great red dragon, all right, stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered for to devour her child who was born. So Herod, King Herod, wanted to devour that child. So now we're reading about this dragon, which is what? The Roman Empire. Okay. Now we have linked the nationality, to the Roman Empire. here, okay, with the word red. So when we go and check out, let's see, all right, see, red, we keep these up. You know, check out this, Google, Google. I know I looked it up. Let's see, let's see. Nah, I was in red. I don't want to take this from now, but that's all right. Uh, Harry. Salaki. About born. Right. Okay, so that's what it is right there. Salaki. Let's see. King Herod. So King Herod, right? All right. So King Herod the Great. That was uh King Antipas. That was in King Antipas's father. But what I want to go. Wait, wait, there it is right there. This is who was ruler. This is him right here. And look, check it out. So it says was a Herod Antipas was a first century ruler of Galilee and Perea. He bore the title of Tet, Tet, Tetri. I'm saying that right. Man, I know I'm not saying that right. It says, and is referred to as both Herod the Tetrarch, I'm saying that right, and King Herod in the New Testament. Although he never held the title of king, he was a son of Herod the Great and grandson of Antipater the Idumean. When you look up the word, you go to the scripture, when you look up Idumean, Idumean, so look, it says, this is Isaiah 34 and 5. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. See? It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Damn, that's cold. When you go to Idumea, bam, damn, why did I do that? You go to Idumea, it says what? Out of one, it says Edomite, Idumean, descendant of Esau, right? That same red devil from the beginning, all right? That same red devil when Jacob and Esau, with that same red, you know, part of the same red dragon, the nationality that rules the Roman Empire. The nation of people that rules the empire, the Roman Empire. It's like it says, right. So we link the empire, which is the Roman Empire, and now we link the nation of people that was ruling the Roman Empire by the word red. Okay. So like, let me get back to it, right here. So the child, the dragon that stood before. We're talking about a nation of people here that stood before the child. The man that stood before the child, stood before the nation of Israel to devour the child was Herod the Great, which was an Edomite, man. Okay, you see, which is an Edomite, right? So that word red has always been attached to Esau, Edom, man. All right, and we see it and reading it in the scriptures here. Okay, so when we go to Revelation, see, 6 chapter, Revelation 6. Revelation 6 and 4 says, and there went out another horse that was red. And that word red go again. And power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Right? So this red, right? Another, so like, and there went out another horse that was red, right? So this horse represents what, man? Going into Esau Edom. That was red, and power was given unto him thereon to take peace from the earth. And that's what Esau Edom has did. He was taking peace from the earth, that they should kill one another, so like that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. And that right there is a key indicator of who we're talking about right now. Great sword, because Esau Edom, his blessing is the sword. It says, and power was given to him to set thereon to take peace from the earth. So to take peace from the earth. Right? And how have he done that, man? Okay, through his tyranny and his oppression. Okay, that he dishes out on the planet Earth, the so-called white man. All right, because Esau Edom is today known as the so-called white man. In the Bible, he's the father of the Edomite. Esau is the father of the Edomite. So Habakkuk chapter 2, and this is how you take peace from the earth. It says, yea, also, because he transgressed by one, and, Esau Edom is the modern day Chaldean, okay? All right? In the modern day Babylonian, it says, because he had transgressed by one, he is a proud man, neither keep it at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, it cannot be satisfied. But gathered unto him all nations and heap unto him all people. Because this devil, he is not keeping at home. That's why you got a American embassy, right? U.S. embassy, all over, the countries, man, these different countries. That's why you got a McDonald's in fucking Vietnam. You see? Because he's been there and spread his democracy, man. Okay? And not be satisfied, and unto him all nations, right? Going into what? His new world order. You see? And heaping unto him all people. And that's what this devil has done, man. Like, look at Babylon. Okay? So this is how he's taking peace from the planet Earth, man. Okay? He spread his democracy, his way of, his alphabet lifestyle, all right? Or the abominable food that he pushes the planet Earth as a delicacy. Okay, how he's blaspheming the name of the Lord, man. How he's created deforestation programs. How he's used the nation of Israel for his lab rats, man. All right, how he's destroying society, man. All right, overusing the earth. You see, this is how he's taking peace from the planet Earth, man. And the scriptures linked him, because don't forget about that fourth beast, right? Then we got that fourth beast, right? And we know who that fourth beast is, the Roman Empire. right? We know the dragon is the Roman Empire, and we know that the nation that ruled the Roman Empire, by the word red, 'cause it's always the word red is always attached to has has always been attached to Esau Edom. Okay, so chapter 8. So this is First Maccabees chapter 11, verse verse. No, I'm tripping. Tripping. Second Ezra. Second Ezra 11. I'm bucking. Second Ezra 11 and see 39. It says, "Art not thou it that remaineth of the fourth beasts, right? Whom I made to reign in my world, that the end of their times might come through them." All right, so art thou not it that remaineth of the four beasts? And see, who's remaining after the four beasts, man? America, which is governed by who? These same red devils that ruled the Roman Empire, because it's nothing different, right? It's nothing different between, these Edomites that were ruling then and these Edomites that's ruling now, because they're the same people. Okay? And America is considered Rome 2.0 or revised Rome. Now check this out. You see, it's nothing different. America, Rome, you see, Edom. Right? I don't even want to say this word because they might be triggered, something like that, like a buzzword or something. But look, it's the same exact. You know what I mean? It's the evil. You know, and the Lord say He shall send a swift eagle against us. Okay, look, Edomites, Edom, Greece, which is so-called white people. Rome, so-called white people. France, so-called white people. Spain, white people. Germany, white people. Russian, so-called white people. Great Britain, all these are Edomites. Yeah, but look at their call it their structure, right? How their building structures are all the same. And United States down here the same. They all the same. Mount Seir, Esau, Edom, right? Greece, Rome. They all got the same building structure. They all the same people. The coins, Greeks, the Romans, and now the United States. The Greeks were Edomites. The Romans were Edomites. The United States is governed by Edomites, the same red devil. You see? So we've linked the Roman Empire with the word red, and we've linked, a nation of people that's attached to the Roman Empire with the word red. Okay? So going back, it says, "Are not thou that remainest of the four beasts whom I made to reign in my world, that the end of their times might come through them? And the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past, and had power over the world with great fearfulness, and over the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression." And that's how he take peace from the earth. With much wicked oppression, and so long time dwelled he upon the earth with deceit. All right, talking about what? These Edomites. "For the earth has thou not judged with truth, but thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable, thou hast loved liars, and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and hast cast down the walls which first did thee no harm." Right? So that's how he's taken peace from the earth. Okay? It says what? Uh, and there went out, there back in Revelation 64, and there went out another horse that was red, right? And when the word red again, power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. So this devil that remained of the fourth, which is going into what these Edomites, right? That ruled the kingdom of Greece, that ruled the kingdom of the Romans, and now ruling what here in the United States of America. It says to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another, going into what? Exactly how what these devils do, the Civil War, the Revolutionary War, right? And there was given unto him a great sword, you know, a great sword, which goes into the blessing that was given to, well, I'm tripping, for this devil. So like, this is Genesis 25, and no. I want 27. So like, Genesis 27 and 40, should be 39 to 40. It says, I'm going to start at 38. It says, and Esau said to his father, Genesis 27 and 38, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept, because Esau wanted a blessing. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword thou shalt live. All right. So his blessing was the sword. And thou shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou have dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. You know, that happened in the time of David. I believe that's the Chronicles, Second Chronicles. However, the point is that he shall live by the sword. So this devil, Esau Edom, his blessing was a sword. So the sword, that another horse that was red was given a great sword, linking it back to who? Esau Edom. See, that same red dragon that had 10 horns is linked to the Roman Empire. All right, and that same dragon that stood before the woman looking to devour Yahweh as soon as he was born, that nationality of that guy was an Edomite. All right, father of he was the grandson of Antipater the Idumean. You see, and that red horse that took peace from the earth is linked to who? Esau Edom, because he's taking peace from the earth right now. Okay, him in rulership, and that great sword is linked to what? That same red horse was given a great sword, and that great sword was linked to who? Esau Edom. So with that, Lord, we will edify. Shalom.